on, my friends. Very short video. You can see the news. You can see the news. Nintendo Direct announced. My God, all the haters can go away. All the apologies can start lining up at the door. So there you go, my friends. It's going to be a very short one because I got to run to work. So it's going to be here about 10-15 minutes just to chat with you guys. Let me know if you guys are there. Vindication, let's vamos. I can see already Rocket Roller 86, my wife Steffi Luton. Very quick one to say. You can see it right there. It's been announced. There is a Nintendo Partner Showcase. Hold on, my friends. Wait, by the way, do we have music in the background? I like to have a little music in the background as well. You know what I mean? Good morning, Mr. Presley. It was a partner showcase. Yes, it is indeed. We're going to go look at it right diggity now. Hold on, my friends. Let me find it. How's everyone doing, by the way? Here we go. Let's go over here. So you can see it's been announced by Nintendo Europe. It says, just join us, Nintendo Direct Partners Showcase tomorrow, July 31st at 3 p.m., 2 p.m. in the UK. And I think, what time is that for you guys? I think it's like 9 a.m. I believe for you guys in America, or at least part of America. Let's say, is Bane here? Bane's here! Either more Bane! OG Bane. So, that's all they say at the moment. Give me a sec though, because if I go over to me, where am I? Let's have a look, see here. Oh, let's get rid of, hold on a sec. Get rid of that. Hold on, so, oh, there we go. Give me a sec. Why could I find my own stuff? What's this? Oh, so anyway, here we go. So you can see here, I did post earlier because this is what they say. UK 31st of July. You're gonna laugh at this 86, and we got 2 p.m. And then what did I post about a week ago? I scheduled a Nintendo Direct live reaction for the 31st, of course, the same date, at 2 p.m. as well. Oh my God, the longing in 4K. So it is happening. It is happening. If I go over, in fact, hold on, let me come here a second. Let me see what the UK be saying. Hold on a second. Let's type in Nintendo UK. Well, America, because you guys know what time it is in the UK now. So let's have a look, see here. Let's see if it's up there. But there you go. It's confirmed 31st of July. Here we go. We can see it here. It's up there now on Nintendo America's site, 6 a.m. PT or 9 a.m. ET. So there you go. So all confirmed. It is a partner showcase. It's 25 minutes long, it says. Here we go. Join us for Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase for your first tune in for roughly 25 minutes of information on upcoming Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch games from our publishing partners. Is there any hints anywhere about who they're going to show? No. So you are welcome to speculate. I've got about 5-10 minutes before I got to pack up and leave. What I want to say is, because a lot of people sending me messages, but what I want to say is that it's not me. It's not me. I've been lucky enough to know someone who has given me information, and I do want to say thank you to them massively, because if I go over, is this my account? Yeah. If I go over down my account, you'll see. And I've said this various times, it's not me, I'm just relaying information, but they have told me, where's that post I posted up? Hold on, give me a sec, my friends. Not there, where is it? Where is it? Hold on. So they gave me information way before everyone else. They were the ones who told me there was a Nintendo Direct in July when everyone was saying June, and they told me weeks before. Like, I published it on the 11th, but they had told me weeks before then that there was going to be a Direct in July. Here we go. So I'll see it here. So look, this is what I posted, right? This is all the way back. When was this? I posted this. I don't even know. A while ago. But it says, now that Nick the Hater said there's a Direct at the end of July, I'll just leave a reminder that I posted at the beginning of June. I had been told July was a Direct and mentioned last week of July a week ago. So you can see here, like, I posted this on the 7th, just to say that on 7th of June, what's this one? 1 second. Yeah, so this is what, this is 7th of July. So 7th of July, I said it was the last week of July. So that's how early my sources told me that. But then in regards to, here we go, I posted this on the 11th of June. A few weeks ago, rumors of a June Direct was circling. I heard then from a single source that it was July, not June. They told me again it was July, not June, and another Direct in September. So that remains. They've told me there still is going to be another Direct in September. As I say, I've only heard it from one source, so I can't confirm with other sources. But, so this is just a massive shout out to my source who, told me there was a July Direct way before anyone else had published it. Everyone was saying June, and then when everyone was saying the first week of July was going to be the Direct, or before DK, they told me it was going to be the last week of July, and then they told me it was going to be the 31st. You saw when I posted up my link to my stream, right? So I posted that about a week ago, exactly 6 days ago, and they told me even before then. So like, I've done nothing at all. I've just passed on information, but I do want to give a massive shout out to my source because they have like been on point with everything that they have said completely. So happy times indeed. We can see here Andre Restart has posted as well. Again, more confirmation. So there you go. So now I point to you because I've got about 5 minutes. I'm going to read some comments, point to 5 minutes of comments to see what you guys think is going to show up. It's 25 minutes. Let me see who's in the chat. Give me a sec, my friends. Here we go. I can see it now. Thank you. So I can see no places here. I saw my friend Sabermain. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Does that mean a Direct in September will be general? I'm not sure, but when my source told me weeks ago now about the July Direct, they did even then tell me there was going to be a September one, but I don't know what the September one would be. Tony K is in the house. You know he is. How's it going, Tony K? And No says, wishful thinking that a Silksong release date will be announced, or a smaller window at least. Man, that's still... I mean, people are still convinced. From my part, I think we will see Microsoft. I can see BDR 507. 1 second, BDR 507. Shout out to BDR 507. I'm convinced there's going to be Microsoft games. I think those games will be Sea of Thieves, as like Nash Weedle is alluded to a long time ago, and now their social media has been basically hinting at the fact we're going to see Sea of Thieves on Switch 2. So massive shout out to Nash Weedle for that. So I think we're going to see that. I think we're going to see Doom Dark Ages. I'm sure we're going to see Doom Dark Ages. So I'm fairly convinced on those two. I haven't heard anything, but I'm convinced on those two. I saw Bane is talking about Resident Evil. Capcom is for sure going to be there, for sure. And I feel like Resident Evil remakes are a safe bet, right? Like, you know, the remakes of 2 and 3 and 4 and 7 and 8. But I've said loads of times before, like I would love those games anyways, and I would buy them day one. But if they're gonna come anyways, I would much rather see a Resident Evil Revelations 3 exclusive, or like a Dino Crisis exclusive, something like that, or an exclusive Monster Hunter, not the new Monster Hunter, but an exclusive Monster Hunter for the Switch 2. I think that would be pretty damn cool. I think that's what they need to do, Nintendo. I think they need to start making these deals where we're going to get those games anyways, but they need to start signing some exclusives here and there. That's what I'm looking forward to. So that's our thing. And then anyone else, Square Enix, I assume we're going to see Final Fantasy 7 again. I've heard rumors of Final Fantasy 14 come in, but I don't know if they're true. Let's hit that like. Everyone says, Eevee, how's it going, Eevee? Let's see what other people say. That doesn't mean that only release games will show up. I bet there will be a few exclusives. Yeah, exactly, Bane. That's what I'm talking about, right? I'm thinking there's going to be a few exclusives as well. Maybe from Ubisoft is for sure going to be there. But it's a little bit more difficult to guess what they're going to release, right? But I would assume, because there's been rumors of not just Assassin's Creed Shadows for months, but for months there's been rumors of a collection of all of them, right? So like Odyssey and Origins was rumored to be like in a double pack, and then Mirage is rumored to be coming to Switch as well, and then obviously Shadows as well. So I look forward to those. I loved Odyssey specifically, and I think my wife would really like Odyssey. Other than that, yeah, I'm not sure. I think we're gonna get Yooka-Laylee from Playtonic. I expect to see Yooka-Laylee as well. Let's see what else the chat is saying before I leave. Pokemon says, hey, Pokemon says, not a fan of Punish Showcase, but it's something. I mean, not to go against the grain, but I'm pumped for this partner showcase because I think there's going to be, I think they are going to be stacked with big third parties, like stuff like Red Dead 2. Like we could see Red Dead 2 for sure. We might see more on Elden Ring. We might see more on Duskbloods, which would be awesome. In fact, I kind of assume we will see more on Duskbloods. Vidya 507. Hit that like, he says. God bless. Right, I've only got like 3 minutes or so, bit longer maybe before I gotta run to work. No Play says, never congratulate you on reaching 3K subs, by the way. Such a milestone. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you very much, Snow. I know, like, we're getting there thanks to everyone's generosity. So I'm hoping to see if we can get to 4K for Christmas. But yeah, man, well, you know, no. And Knowles and Bidia, who's here as well. They both run amazing YouTube channels as well, so go make sure you check them out. But they know like how difficult it is, man, right? To like, it takes a lot of work to make videos and upload and edit and all this kind of stuff. So it's a process, man, for sure. Thank you so much, Knowles. I'm looking forward to see third-party games come to Switch. Yeah, exactly. Like don't get confused. This isn't going to be like we started to get a lot of third parties on the original Switch, and so, you know, with like each one of those partner showcases, you know, we got what we got. But we're going to get the highest amount of third parties on a Nintendo console since the Super Nintendo. Like, I don't think people realize we're seeing developers of games like Ori that are skipping the Xbox for their next game and putting it on Switch 2 instead. That's where we've got to now. That used to be Nintendo, that people would skip a Nintendo console and put their games on Xbox and PlayStation. And now it's already 2 months into the Switch's life, and we're already starting to see developers skip the Xbox for Switch 2. The question is, after Sony's debacle, are we going to get The Last of Us in this partner showcase? It's too early, but will we? Oh man, here we go. Fallout 4 on Switch. You know what? This is a game I've only played once and only for a few hours, and I've always wanted to go back to, and I never did, only because I even thought it would get. I thought it would go to the Switch OG, and it didn't. But I'm convinced. I think there's even rumors, right, Bane, that it is going to come to Switch 2. I would love Fallout 4 on Switch 2. That's a good game. Even Vegas. That's a damn good game. But yeah, let me know what you guys predicting. Evie says, oh, hello. I thought she said Halo. I was about to say, Halo could be happening. Halo could be happening. Pokemon says Silksong is a bigger title. But I'm with Bane, man. I want every Resident Evil. I want every Resident Evil. Here we go. Here we go. Announcement. You can't see. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can get it. Here, 1 sec. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, yeah, you still can see it. You still can see it. Let me just go here, sorry, so I can read it out loud. Here we go. So, BK says, I hope Ubisoft will announce the next Just Dance game for Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase about Nintendo Ubisoft's Just Dance 22-23. No, man, don't give us no Just Dance games. Bidia's laughing at that because I lost a bet to Bidia, and I ended up having to dress up as Shakira and play Just Dance on my stream. It was not a good day. Let me see what else. Oblivion remaster, yeah. And he said we can wait one more day. That's what it is. Please don't cancel it. Honestly, I'm excited, man. I think it's going to be a damn good one. Damn good one. I don't, even from Take-Two, like I wonder what Take-Two could bring. I don't expect. Do you imagine if they announced GTA 6? Imagine. Call of Duty, that's another one. That's another one that could legitimately be announced tomorrow for sure. That could definitely happen. You know, we know Call of Duty's coming to Switch too, so that's a possibility. There is, I said this to Andre on his podcast yesterday. So Nash Redo's already said, right, that Microsoft is working on 2 games that are targeting the Nintendo audience. They're not exclusive to the Nintendo audience, so they're not exclusive Switch 2 games. They're going to appear on other consoles, but they have the Nintendo audience in mind. So I don't know if that's some kind of mascot platformer, although when I said that to Andre from Andre's Restart, he said, man, if they did a mascot platformer and it wasn't Banjo, people would riot. And he's right. But that's, you know, so maybe that shows up. They've had obviously a lot of closures and stuff recently, Microsoft, but from what Nash Redo said, that those 2 games with a Nintendo audience in mind, they haven't been affected. They're still like going full ahead. So JD Dog, what's up? Jaden Christopher, what is up? You guys are just in time for me about to say goodbye, because I'm only jumping on just to say, yo man, it's been confirmed. Happy days. I am streaming it live tomorrow though, don't forget. I am managed Metroid Prime 4 cancelled. For shame, it's not cancelled, and more than that, as Nashweedle says, they're actually working and have been working on Metroid Prime 4 and 5 together for a while. And not just Prime 4 and 5, but Mercury Steam, who made Metroid Dread, are working on improving Metroid Dread itself. So I think we're going to get a higher resolution frame rate game. But also, Nashweedle says that Mercury Steam are working on yet another Metroid game. I asked him if it was a new Metroid game or whether it was like a remake of Super Metroid or something, but he didn't say. I don't know if he knew, but he didn't say anyways. Welcome, Jaden Christopher. All right, 2 minutes and then I gotta leave. Yeah, sorry, dude, literally I gotta run to work, but I wanted to just quickly jump on, say hi to everyone, say that we got it confirmed. We can all relax now. We're gonna get 25 minutes of awesome third-party titles. I'm excited. I know. Most people or everyone wanted a general direct. I know that's what everyone wants, but you know, the Punisher Showcase is still going to be awesome. Like you have to remember, right? Like the Switch 2 is selling insane. The Switch 1 might very well or even overtake the PS2. So developers have jumped on the Switch 2 a lot earlier than they did on the Switch. So therefore, we are going to get a lot more third-party games than some people might even think. Tony K says, 3 predictions. Here we go. They are Call of Duty. Yeah, Call of Duty title. Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, for sure. Grand Theft Auto 6. Oh, Tony believes. I get excited when Tony K is here. Give him the claps. Get excited. Oh, damn, you can't see it. Hold on. Give him the claps. Give him the claps. I get excited about these comments. I believe as well. I believe. There's that game. What's it called? Oh, my God. Is it Crimson Desert? I can't show it now. I don't have time. Or do I have time? Oh, my God. I don't know. Let me see if I've got time to quickly show you before I leave the stream. Hold on. Because there is Crimson Desert trailer. This game, right? This got rated. It's been rated for the Switch 2, right? Let me see if I can get this bad boy up. I might not be able to in time. I might be able to. What is that? Oh, hold on. I might be able to. Give me a sec, friends. Give me a sec. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to find. Why can't I find it? No, I can't see it. That's annoying. I wanted to show you. Oh, no, I should be able to. Why can't I see it? Give me a sec. Oh yeah, I can. I'm going to show you the trailer for Crimson Desert in case someone here hasn't seen it. Because this game is being rated for the Switch. Was it being rated or rumored or something? You know? Or no, it appeared in a listing. Sorry, not rated at all. It appeared in a listing. So here you go. This game appeared in a listing for the Switch. Right, so have a look at this. This game is insane. Let me get the volume up. Sorry, guys. Oh no, the volume is up. Why can't I hear it? Oh, that's why. Hold on. There you go.
Here begins the saga of the Greybeards.
Look at this game!
There are beings who brought chaos to province.
Look at this game. This game is being rated.
They have created.
What's the resolution? Let me raise the resolution.
Everything to nothingness.
Now, as Tony K says, GTA 6, if this game ends up coming on Switch 2, look at this game! Then I'm gonna believe Witcher 4 and like GTA 6 can come over. Look at this, look.
Is that this mission will restore the disrupted
Mate.
province.
I can't remember where the listing appeared, but it appeared on a listing for the Switch 2. Look at this. What are we talking about? Mira esto, Vidia. J-Dog says I want either Halo announced or Marvel Rivals. Yeah, man, agree.
For those who have
Agree, J-Dog.
for those
get
who
that
have
up there.
survived, and for those who will live on.
Like, you see what I mean? Tony K, look at this game. Breathtaking, he says, because it is. Because it is. Right, let's get rid of that. Right, my friends. So before we're gonna end. Look at Vidya's comment there. We're gonna end the my video now. Honestly, it was just going to be a short one just to say that, you know, absolutely breathtaking. It looks like you're saying that about me. Thank you, Tony K. Right, I'm gonna leave it here, my friends, because like I said, I literally got to run to work now. But before I go, I always like to say thank you to everyone. Hold on, how rude of me. How rude of me. So, from what I can see here, let me read Bane's comment quickly. Evie says, bye. Doesn't matter anymore. It depends on devs if they optimize the game for the systems. Absolutely. So, I would say thanks to Evie, to Bane. Thank you so much for dropping by. Beardia507. Muchísimas gracias, amigo mío. Tony K, thank you so much for dropping by, my friend. J-Dog, of course, as well. Jaden knows. Pokemon. I'm Anish, Jaden Christopher, 86, of course, BK Lynn, my wife, Steffi Luton, of course, shame on me. Pokemon, I said, I don't like to forget. Nesden was here as well. Thank you so much for dropping by, Nesden. Actually, 86, I think that was it. Oh, and Presley, thank you so much for dropping by, Presley. Awesome to see you here. And Zach, good morning again to you, Mr. Zach. And Rock and Roller was here. Thank you so much for dropping by, Rock and Roller. Right, my friends, I gotta run. I got 7 minutes to get dressed. Well, yes, I am just, but you know, I gotta get ready and run and leave my house. So I shall see you all. I might even do a stream tonight when I get back from work. Maybe I'll do a podcast and talk about tomorrow's direct. We'll sort something out, my friends. Until then, though, everyone, have an awesome day, and I'll catch you in a bit. Bye, friends. Bye.